What is good, Lorcana fam? AZ Aquaman here with another video for you guys. So, as you guys know, Into the Inkland is coming to an end, and Return of Ursula, or Ursula's Return, is coming out this week. I'm sure everyone's excited for it, so I figure I'd do one last video before we go into the new set on one of my favorite decks I'm still running. I am a Ruby Sapphire player, but this deck I'm going to do a deck profile is just near and dear to my heart. It's still one of my favorite decks I'm playing, and it's super fun, and I think it's really good still. I might actually think about using this deck on the next set as well. With that said, this is the Amethyst Steel Jafar deck. I actually took this to the locals, my local tourney this weekend, and I won the whole thing. Swept everyone, 2-0'd everyone. So I think this deck's really good, and when it pops off, it pops off. With that said, here we go. Please like, subscribe, and we'll keep these videos rolling. Let's go. Ugh. Alright, here is my Amethyst Steel Jafar deck. Like usual, I'm gonna separate them in color and then do one color first. So, we're going with Amethyst first. Still a little bit of glare, but you guys can still see, right? 4 Blue Fairies. Awesome 2-drop. Can poke a few lures before it can get handled by stuff. Like you can sneak in at least 2 or 3 lures or more if your opponent keeps this on board. And she's just really good because you're drawing cards while you're playing Floodborns. And she's evasive, so yeah, you're definitely poking for those extra lures. I run her at 4. Oh, wrong order. We're doing, for our 3 drops, 3 friends on the other side. I want to run a 4th one, but obviously right now 3 is working fine because I'm winning. But if I do find a room for a 4th one, I will. But since Ursula's Return is coming out, I'm going to have to revamp and redo this deck as well. We run 2 Merlin Rabbits. Super good. You can sing songs with it. You can get lures. You can challenge things. And he's just so versatile because whenever you play him or when he leaves play, you get to draw a card. 2 Yzmas. There's situations that she did help me out. I've had a few run-ins with Ursula Deceiver, and she was an awesome spot removal. You know, I'd rather have the opponent draw 2 cards than double sing some kind of shenanigans. Or you can put back your own character. For instance, Merlin Rabbit, which means he leaves play. You put someone in the deck with Yzma skill. You draw 1 card from Rabbit and then 2 cards from Yzma. So you're drawing 3 cards in that combo. And she's just really good with character removal for purple because we don't have a lot of that. Or for Amethyst. And then, big boy himself. You have to run 4 of these badasses right here. You got Jafar, Striking Illusionist. So he can shift to 5 on Jafar's, and he's an evasive, which makes him awesome. And then a 4/5 stat base here. During your turn, when this character is exerted, whenever you draw a card, you gain a lore. So anytime this guy's exerted, you draw a card, you'll be gaining a lore. And you know, with the whole New World combo, and then that new card, that 10 cost song that lets you draw 5 cards next coming set. I'm gonna experiment with a few of those in the deck, but I think Jafar's gonna be badass next set. So that's for the Amethyst side. All right, Steel. Basically mostly Steel here because this is Amethyst, this is Steel. All right, anyways, Steel. I do 1 Fire the Cannon. Just a nice quick removal for a 1-drop. There's a lot of aggro decks and 1-drop cards that I just want to get rid of, like Merfolk, Flynn's, Cinderellas, you know, easy snipe cards, other Robin Hoods. Speaking of Robin Hood, we are playing for Robin Hood because we have the badass shift target Robin Hood. This is just basically a nice shift target, turn 1, and then I'll show you the Robin Hood later. It's standard if you want to do a nice shift target for your big Robin Hood. 4 Jafars because I'm running Jafar, big Jafar, and you need shift targets, and I think he's a really good shift target. 3/2 base, and then he does gain evasive on your turn, so that's not bad. Next one, 1 Baboom. This one works fine at 1. You know, you could snipe little guys or damage locations for a 2 cost, and it's inkable, so it's not bad. 3 Benjas. This definitely just because of like the items and item shenanigans that's been going around, you know, with like blue steel or sapphire steel, ruby sapphire, amber steel, like just flutes and popsicles and fishbone quills and lucky dimes all over the place right now. So good way to get rid of them. And I do run 3 Tinkerbell. I've seen people not run any, or I've seen people run 1 or 2. I think Tinkerbell is an awesome shift target for big Tinkerbell, especially if you don't have a turn 3 drop. Sometimes your Robin Hood shifts gets screwed when someone wants to get rid of, you know, little Robin Hood, which means your shift target on turn 3 is gone. So Tinkerbell on turn 3 is amazing because big Tinkerbell is shift 4, so that means on turn 4 you can shift over. So this is just a good alternative shift and card on turn 3. 2 Rise of Titans because I hate locations, period. And then just another thing to banish item, but mostly for locations because locations are a pain in the ass right now. 1 Smash, teching in 1 Smash. This definitely helps big time. My basic target that I usually hit with this is Ursula Deceiver and or any little guys, I guess, but it's a good tech of 1. And then I run 2 Along Came Zeus. Nice 5 damage card on characters and location, and you can sing it. And then of course, since we are running a Jafar deck, we need more Jafar shift targets, and this is one of my favorite Jafars. He can shift 2 into little Jafar, or you can shift 5 into big Jafar to this guy. But the fact that he's a 3/4, he's got a nice willpower. His skill is during your turn, whenever this character banishes another character, draw a card. So I mean, this guy's pretty versatile. You can do some stuff with him, and you can sing songs with him. But if you have little Jafar, and then I don't know, your opponent overcommits to something, you can just shift over little Jafar and then tag that guy, kill his guy, and then you draw a card. So just a lot of versatility with this card, and I don't have any room to get the other 4-drop Jafar, the Amethyst one, just because I think this is a lot better. And of course, this guy's a freaking beast. This guy's just an animal. Playing this Robin Hood on turn 3, shifting to the little Robin Hood, just changes the tempo big time for a few turns. It just feels like I get ahead when he drops on turn 3. But he's really good. When he banishes someone in a challenge, you gain 2 lore, and then he gets banished in the challenge or during a challenge. Yeah, when his character is banished in the challenge, you draw a card. So it's like a win-win situation. And this guy right here, 4 beasts. Nice shiny foily beast. What can I say with beast? I don't know. I think he's almost like a staple, but he's basically a lightning rod. People have to use resources to target him, or you're going to be drawing constantly a bunch of cards. Even if he is damaged nowadays, it's not really too bad because he's going to be smacking for 7 strength, which takes down basically a lot of locations and any character, so it's not too bad. I think people time playing this guy wrong, and that's why they think it's not as efficient. But if you time beasts properly, he's very, 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 very good. So 4. I had a few people disagree with me on running 4 grab your swords. A lot of people like running 3. I like running 4 because I don't like aggros. I don't like decks that widen out too much. So Tinkerbell and grab your swords is just devastating. So I like to see grab your swords as much as I can. And of course, everyone's favorite, along with Be Prepared, Whole New World. So in the tourney I went to this past weekend, Jafar and Wheel, I'll say that yes, luck was part of it, but I'll take it. But like, man, Jafar was going nuts this weekend. So one of my games, he let 2 Jafars in. He didn't answer the 2 Jafars. And then I was able to exert Jafar to quest and then sing this one with my second Jafar, gaining me 14 lore in 1 shot, which basically OTK'd him that turn. And then other games, they would leave Jafar, big Jafar on field or on play, and then I was able to sing for 7, which gaining 7 lores in 1 shot is huge because it just gets you to that 20 lore so much quicker. So hitting this for 7 lore and then questing with the other characters, it's just devastating. And then last but not least, I run the 4 Tinkerbells. This is the shift target for the little Tinkerbell. Like I said, sometimes when you do play Robin Hood turn 1, some decks will have answers for it. They're gonna baboom it. They're going to fire the cannon. They're gonna do everything in their power to try to get rid of that Robin Hood because they know there's a possibility that you're gonna shift to big Robin Hood on shift 3 on turn 3. So with that said, if they screw up your plan and you have little Tinkerbell, then you can make her your turn 3 drop, and then your turn 4 drop shift goes into a Tinkerbell. And then who knows, if your hand sucks or you're running out of cards in hand and you have Wheel in hand, you just shift over, sing, and then replenish your hand. There's just a lot of good things, and I'm excited about the new stuff on set 4 coming out, so I'm going to be cooking up some stuff. Keep an eye on those videos. Thank you guys. Please like and subscribe so we can keep this channel going, and thank you guys for watching.